Good morning, everybody. We're counting today, day 40. Everything created according to your word. We're drinking a fine Russian chai, brought up from India along the trade route, mixed with a little Assam. It's a pretty strong, it's a heavy tea, can take some milk. Good morning. We're reading a Mishnah today that different in form than the other ones we've read from Pirkei Avot. It just kind of mentions the teachers, who our teachers are, who 5 students of Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai. And I always love the mention of who your influences, your teachers, your inspirations, your influences. I refer to mine all the time. I like to remember the chain of transmission. I like to articulate it. As we learned in the Mishnah yesterday, don't take credit for it. You were created like everybody else. You're in the flow of transmission, the chain of transmission. Shalshelet. So today we just mentioned them, the 5, and of the 5, I think 2 of them are distinguished in Talmudic literature, and 3 of them are kind of very quiet. One of them extremely quiet. So the expressed personalities are not always the most significant personalities. You know what I'm saying? So we always open with a prayer for healing, the healing of the spirit and the healing of the body. For those we know and for those we don't know. And I might read part of a poem that I've written about some of my teachers, what they gave me. I've had the good fortune to stand in line from many, many powerful, strong, excellent influences who I refer to often. Refuat HaNefesh, Refuat HaGuf, for the healing of the spirit and the healing of the body. For the healing of the spirit and the healing of the body, for those we know, for those we don't know. My sacred partner is off on a mission of mercy. She'll be back. We're going to keep the schedule. Tomorrow is Shabbat, so we're not here tomorrow. We'll pick up again on Sunday at 9:30. Refuat HaNefesh, Refuat HaGuf, for the healing of the spirit, the healing of the body, for the healing of the spirit, healing of the body, for those we know, for those we don't know. On my right, the angel Michael, on my left, the angel Gabriel. In front of me, the angel Uriel, 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 Uriel behind me. The angel Raphael above my head, above my head, above my head. Shekhinah Michael, who's like God, Gabriel. God is my strength. Uriel, Uriel, God is my light. Raphael, God is my healer. Above my head, above my head, above my head, above my head. Shekhinah, the quiet presence, the inner presence. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim, blessed are you, great healer. Amen. Amen. And a prayer for learning, to intention ourselves to the learning, the intersection of energies that the day represents in our counting. וערב נא אדוני אלוהינו את דברי תורתך בפינו, O God. Make the teachings, let the teachings be pleasant on our lips and the lips of all of those that come into our screens, so we can spend our time in learning for pleasure, for pleasure, and for its implications in our lives. The works of our hands, as the psalmist says, the works of our hands, so that what we know becomes what we do, what we know, what we do. So we might become an influence for someone else, an influence to walk in our world, to bring something into our world, to take our place along the chain of transmission, to receive and to give, to receive and to give. All of us learning this way, and for its own sake, for the purity of learning, for the cleansing nature of learning. Baruch atah Adonai melamed Torah le'amo Yisrael, blessed are you, who teaches to your people in this fashion. Amen. From our Mishnah from Pirkei Avot this morning, we're making our way through. We're in the second chapter, the 10th Mishnah. Mishnah's little paragraph from Pirkei Avot. They're very elliptical, epigrammatic. They practice something that's very important, the economy of language. Chamisha Talmidim hayu lo l'Rabbanan Yochanan ben Zakkai. Yochanan ben Zakkai was spirited to help to preserve the community after our temple in Jerusalem was destroyed, helped to resuscitate the community in another place in Yavne, to teach. He had 5, it says here. We'll expand that in coming days, but there were 5 students that are first mentioned of Yochanan ben Zakkai, and here's their names. We got to remember them. Here's their names. That to me is the most important thing about this mission, not how prominent they were, but their names. Speak their names. Here's their names. Odu, Kiru, be grateful. Say it out loud. Odu, be thankful. Kiru, say it out loud. Shiru, Shiru, sing it, swing it. Sichu, talk about it. Heat, hallelujah, praise, praise. Dear shoe, take it apart, think it through. Zichru, remember. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Ki zachar et devar kocho, because God remembered this holy word. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Speak Kiru, Kiru, say it out loud, say their names. So here are their names. The 5 students, Yochanan ben Zakkai, spiriting out of Jerusalem the destruction, founding a remnant in the Yavna to teach, to survive, then to thrive. Rabbi Eliezer ben Horkanus, son of Horkanus, good Greek name. Rabbi Yehoshua ben Hananiah, those 2 are known. Yehoshua, the son of Hananiah. Rabbi Yossi HaKohen, Yoshi the Kohen, the priestliness. Rabbi Shimon ben Netaniel, Rabbi Shimon, the son of Netaniel. And Rabbi Elazar ben Arach, who's almost gone from the Talmud entirely. Rabbi Elazar ben Arach. Say their names. So sweet and so important. To remember not just that we were taught, but who taught us? Who were they? What are their names? So I often quote the teachings, make sure that I bring their names in there. Please surprise me. I say to my teachers, lift me off to somewhere new. Send me on a roundabout way, but make it a common journey, one that I know I would have taken if not for this, if not for that. And if it's too far out of my perimeter, I might not go with you. Don't make it too familiar. Use your own words, the idiosyncratic ones, the ones that tumble in your head when you speak them in the wrong crowd. They look at you slant. Don't tell me too much. Every once in a while, smuggle in an organizing notion, a revisioning, sneak it past the guardians of equanimity, the first line of defense. They snatch away the lowly, the uninspired. Their standard is high. Language and gesture, only those great tortured southern drunks in heaven aspire to. And the circle of intellectuals from Detroit who sit in my mind and discourse, alert to the cliche, the inelegant, the symbolically overdrawn. They guard my perimeter like coyotes on the hunt. My teachers, the owl-eyed Rhinus, in his work shirt and heavy boots, they sit in faculty senate. Dr. Lehman, who speaks slowly, but draws on 4, 5 civilizations he quotes from memory. Dr. Fish, roaming through the texts of a dozen ancient and modern libraries on 3 continents. They are inside me and a tough gang to penetrate. And please remember Mahali chewing on his pipe will be standing in the final circle of review. He will be saying this, something I may have put in his mouth, or he actually said it. I need meaning. I need meaning, dear boy. It completes me. So this morning we honor our teachers, our influences, our inspirations. We're counting in the 6th week. We're in the energies today of Hod in Yesod. The week's energy is Yesod, which is a very physical energy. It's wisdom as it settles into your body. It's body wisdom. What we know becomes body wisdom, what we do. And today, the particular work of Hod, which is a kind of a restraining energy within the context of body wisdom. The week of Yesod, an integrating middle pole, when what we learn becomes what we do, the wisdom expressed in body wisdom. Looking for soul in Hod, the second pass, we think we know, we do not know. We are holding breath in Hod, in gratitude, in thankfulness. Hold it in your breath a moment. Take a deep breath. In through your nose, pause at the peak of breath, hold it and slowly exhale through your mouth. The exhalation will be a slow slide into body wisdom, the wisdom of grateful, a wisdom that might become a spiritual experience. Chesed, love, gevura, restraint, Tiferet, beauty. Netzach, you think you know. Hod, you do not know. Yesod, foundation in the body. Malchut, the spigot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'sfirat ha'omer. On the counting of the Omer, blessed are you who makes us holy with commandments and asks us to count the Omer. Hayom harim yom she'im chamisha shvuot v'chamisha yamim la'omer. Today is day 40 of the Omer, which is 5 weeks and 5 days of the Omer. May 7th, 2021. Bless our president, our vice president, our new mayor, and all their noble retinue. The counting of the Omer, as taught by the poets of rock and roll and Ben Bagbag. Chesed, loving kindness overflowing. With Gevura, love not fade away. The third pole, beauty, Tiferet, bright, dark, and deep. Netzach feels like we've been here before, looking for soul in Hod. With Yesod, a pleasure ground. Look from both sides now. Malchut, inward and quiet. God, a jigsaw timer. With Malchut, the spigot opens. Turn it. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll be here Sunday morning at 9:30. I'll be doing a shul tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Tonight's Shabbat. Take a deep breath for Shabbat. God breathed a soul into creation. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Hope you have a nice Shabbat. Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. God Shabbated and breathed the soul into creation. Ooh, ooh. Shabbat Shalom, 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 Shalom. Thanks for coming, everybody. See you next time.